Episode 3567, Turn Up the Heat.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day and happy Halloween. Oh yes, are you ready to get your scary on? Woo! Oh yes, it's Inspiration Motivation Day, so come on, put a smile on your face, maybe grab a little extra sugar because it's time to turn up the heat. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Okay, take a deep breath because we just have got to go somewhere. Did you watch the World Series? Oh, yeah, stay tuned. I don't want to be a spoiler just in case if you're watching a rerun and you DVR'd it or whatever. You didn't get to it, but we're going to get to it later on. So you might be careful. I'll try to give you a spoiler alert just in case. But let me ask you this. What is the real reason why you're fearful of living out your purpose and dreams? Life is not going to give you what you want when you want. However, life can be an incredible ride when you turn up the heat. I mean, think about this. Have you ever paused to wonder why pursuing your purpose and dreams fill you with fear? I mean, what is it? What stumps you? It's as if the obstacles and uncertainties and challenges have a way of casting a shadow over your aspirations and your dreams. It's like, no, you can't go there. Don't touch this. Doom, do, do, doom, do, doom, do, doom. Okay, that's not exactly that, but you get the point, right? We kind of have these drop the mic moments in a negative way. And we live in our excuse land, right? We talked about that yesterday because we're living in Candyland, right? So we just say we're going to accept excuse land. We're going to live there. But what if instead of shrinking back, you chose to turn up the heat and embrace the journey ahead? In life, there are no guarantees that you'll receive what you desire exactly when you want it. There are no guarantees. However, when you begin to see life as an exhilarating adventure rather than a series of hurdles to overcome, remarkable things can happen. It's like poof. And then you're like, what happened? Where did this come from? It's because it's been each step that you've taken. It's time to shed the excuses that have held you back and fully embrace the unique gifts and talents that make you extraordinary. The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness. Don't keep it waiting any longer. Remember, one step at a time leads to miles of greatness. You're on this incredible journey. So you've got to drop the negative self-talk. You've got to bury the self-doubt and say, get out of here. Get out of my way, because it serves no purpose in propelling you toward your dreams. Instead, it's time to rise to the occasion, to trust in your abilities, and to turn up the heat on your aspirations. Okay, spoiler alert. Did you watch Game 5 of the World Series? Okay, so if you're like, Christiane, I'm not even following. Who's even playing? Well, you got the New York Yankees against the LA Dodgers. Yep, East Coast, West Coast comes together with fireworks, okay? It just was an all-out incredible. Let me tell you this. New York Yankees up 5. That meant the LA Dodgers were down 5 runs. And it's like, how can they do that? They came back and won. They won Game 5, being down by 5, 7-6. Wow. Like literally stumped the crowd. Who would have thunk? Right? Who would have thunketh? We sit here and it's like you have a Pooh Bear moment. And you're looking for the honey and you're like, well, maybe you'll get here. And Eeyore comes in, right? We have all these things we can throw at the moment. But you see what happened in the moment is they didn't let everything and all the whispers that were happening in the stands. Remember, it was being held at the New York Yankees Stadium. So the LA Dodgers, well, they were the enemy, right? On their land, on their home front. And so that's going on in their mind. But you know what? They kept the focus and they embraced the challenges. And they said, you know what? All we need is one. All we need is one. And then we need another one and another one and another one. And then magic happened, right? with each step that they took. It was a stepping stone that led to them to a World Series win, the 8th one in the history of the LA Dodgers. Now, that hasn't been an easy feat for any team. To get a repeat World Series, my friend, life isn't meant to be easy, but it can be immensely rewarding when you choose to walk the path less traveled. The one that you say, you know what? I want that, but in order to get that, I have to go through all of this. You got to turn up the heat a little bit. You got to feel a little bit of fire underneath you. You got to have a little fire in your belly too. You've got to have that spark that ignites within you. And your heart is just so enthralled with, I've got to do this. I've got to move forward. And as you see that happening, you can surround yourself with individuals who inspire and uplift you, who challenge you to be the best person you can be. Not just today, but when you have breath tomorrow. Walk with the wise and become wise. Proverbs 13:20. Who are you surrounding yourself with? What are you feeding in your mind? What are you feeding in your heart, in your soul? Are you one who's saying, yep, I'm feeding my fear because I really don't know how to do this. I failed too many times. Stop waiting for life to become easier. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to arrive, because let me tell you, the LA Dodgers did not wait for the perfect moment. They created their now. They stepped up to the plate and said, you know what? We've got this gift. We've got this talent. All we need is one. One step at a time leads to miles of greatness. We get to create our now. We get to seize the day. We get to turn up the heat. And then what happened? They got to watch in amazement as extraordinary, amazing feat of winning the World Series occurred. Go back and Google it. Go to YouTube. They're going to have highlights, I promise you. Look at the immense, genuine, authentic joy on these men's face. Seriously, they were like little boys. They were adorable and precious. But if you went back to where it all began months ago, and they had to come in for training, how many times do you think they laid in their bed and said, I don't want to get up today, snooze. I don't want to do this. I'm too tired. My back hurts, snooze. Nope, I got to get up. I got to go put the work in. I got to go do the ice bath. I got to go do the heating pad. I got to go pump some iron. I got to go to the batting cage. Do you know the story of the pitcher, Bueller? Pretty incredible. Go look him up. It was one of those moments that if you could just take his story and knew what it took for him to get to where he was at that particular moment, at that particular time, you would say, that's an incredible ride. You can't go buy that at Disney World. You can't go buy that at Disneyland. But he gets to live it because of the choices that he made. Oh, my friend, the time to shine is now. Go create your now. Be present. Be incredible. Be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life, and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.